passing that information on to you. But PS2, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, probably going to be a nominee for that award for the next handful of years because of who he is at that position. He talked. He was first up to meet the media. And first question is kind of what we were just talking about, Cecil. We have bigger, higher expectations this year because of what the Broncos were able to accomplish in year one. Pat was asked about those bigger expectations.
To accomplish as a team. We're just going to take it day by day in training camp and just keep on sharpening iron, sharpening our toolbox, and just keep on getting better out here on the gridiron. So,
all right, there you go, going the cliche route there. It's what is he supposed to say,
yeah.
I guess, we're going to go to the playoffs and win a game because we got that close a year ago.
Right.
He can't put the cart before the horse. Horse before the cart, how does that work? He's got to be measured.
Horse better be before the cart,
yeah,
or else your cart's not going anywhere. I love
it's July
Pat Surtain
22nd.
because he's all business.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is cliche. I bet all of our Surtain clips, he says nothing but cliches. I guarantee you. There's nothing overly interesting that Pat Surtain says. Why? Because he's all business, and I love it. I absolutely love it because he's not out there to, fill your head with bull junk, I think is what Dion calls it, right? Mm-hmm. He's just there to, am I checking a box? Am I getting done? So he can go out there and dominate on the field. He's the best corner in the game. Don't give me Sauce Gardner crap. It is Pat Surtain. So the fact that he is, pretty meh at a press conference, I'm okay with because I know on the field, he's number one in the league.
He also talked about what we're all confident in.
Wait, can I guess what he says before you play the clip?
It's
what is it on?
The team's confidence in Bo Nix as quarterback in year 2.
Oh yeah, Bo's a great dude. We really appreciate his work. He's a hard worker. He's a leader, and if he wants to be a little spicy, he'll say, "Man, he's really tough to go against in practice." What'd he say?
Okay, here we go. PS2 on Bo.
Yeah, Bo, he's even more confident going into this year. Obviously, with year one under his belt, a lot more confidence rises upon that. So, the team, we have Bo back through the whole way through. He's a tremendous leader out there, obviously a tremendous player. So, this year he's going to make a lot of noise. And, we're looking forward to see what he does and his success moving forward. So,
all right, didn't go to the practice route, but talked about his leader and his confidence that you mentioned.
Gonna make some noise. Define noise.
Well, see, that's what I mean. Like, is it can it be looked at as a successful season if Bo is separating himself from the class of 6 from the 2024 draft? Sounds like Pat believes he's going to do that.
Yeah,
I think making some noise would be. Making noise would be, hey, you're definitely in as a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. That was one of the exercises we did when you were out. I went through and I just made my top 15 quarterbacks.
Okay.
Bo was 14 on the list.
Okay.
Now, can he go, it doesn't sound like a lot, but from 14 to 9 or 10,
yeah,
that's a pretty big jump in 1 year.
Yeah, and I would say my number would be more in the 10 to 12 range, something like that. But 14, yeah, he's a top half of the league quarterback. Now, where does that end up? I made the pro comparison. I'm not Bomani Jones. I didn't watch all the college football ever in the history of ever. But my pro comp was always Jared Goff. Some people said Alex Smith, and I was like, he's athletic like Alex Smith was. And I certainly...
Almost the same sneaky athletic.
Yeah, and I have a different opinion on Alex Smith now than I did when he was certainly with the Chiefs. But, I think Bo can be better than that. And I always saw Jared Goff, an athletic version of Jared Goff. Not that Jared's a stick in the mud, but Bo can take off to run, and it's pretty sneaky in the way that he can do that. He's a runner. Mm-hmm. He's a runner if he wanted to be. If he wasn't developed as a passer, good thing is he is incredibly developed as a passer. So now we look at Jared Goff as what, a top 3, top 5 quarterback? All right, that's the future for Bo Nix. Is that this year? Probably not. Probably not. But if you look at, a Super Bowl winning team, you need defense, you need ground game, you need special teams, you need everything. It's a lot to win a Super Bowl. The Broncos have a lot. Yeah. We'll see how quickly it can come together.
See, and I almost look at, you're talking about some of the success. It's Sean and Bo are tied together. I guess Drew didn't have major success without Sean either. You know what I mean? Every step of success that Bo takes there's going to be that person that goes, well, Sean's standing right there holding his hand. Sean's standing right there holding his hand. I think we'll look at it a little differently because we're local. We're going to be at every game. I'll be at every game. You'll be at every practice, just like we've talked about. No show's going to be all over the Broncos the way we are all over the Broncos. I think outside of us locally, a lot of people are still going to give that credit to Sean Payton because he's proven, he's established, he's done this. Bo has not.
I'm just so glad you're focused on your job and not like worrying about someone else's time slot. That's really good. See, you can do good things when you focus on your job.
Yeah.
And your job is to be at those games, to be in the locker room after the games. My job is to be in the locker room during the week. And we're going to talk about it. For me with Bo Nix, it is the step where he essentially kind of not necessarily waves off Sean, but just Sean kind of goes into, driverless mode, hands-free mode, whatever you want to call it, where, oh, Bo, you got this, right? Oh, I was just going to call that. Those type of moments. And we won't be privy to those moments because they'll be on the sidelines. But like the Raiders when he yelled at Sean Payton, I'm not saying the yelling part, but just the I saw this. Why didn't you see this? Like those sort of exchanges are when Sean Payton can know, hey, kid's got this. Kid's got this.
See, and I think I don't think it's something that we'll be notified about.
No. But
once it's happened multiple times, damn well Sean's going to get up into one of those post-game podiums or post-practice podiums and go, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I've coached Bo Nix so well that I don't even have to coach him anymore.
Oh, my God. Is that the ultimate flex or not? I've coached him so well, I am done coaching Bo Nix because I've coached him up. He knows everything that I know, which is a lot because I know the most of everything of all time ever.
I can't wait to get some Sean Payton quotes. He's going to be so mean to everybody tomorrow. Just watch. I know it, dude. He's going to be Mr. Jerkface mode. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Sean, you do you, boo-boo. I'm not a daily reporter, so it doesn't affect me in any way. I just know it, dude.
I guarantee
he's going to be on one tomorrow.
I guarantee with Sean Payton, we're going to get a big, beautiful playbook.
Oh, tomorrow?
He's going to talk about it.
Yep.
My playbook is the best ever because I'm the best of all time.
Oh, we can't wait till things get cracking tomorrow. They'll be working on the field, and it'll be our first crack at hearing from head coach Sean Payton. Now, what else you can do tomorrow? Wednesday from noon to 1, it's going to be our final giveaway of our free limited edition Training Camp 2025 Extra Soft T-shirts. We're going to be at First Bank on DTC Parkway here in Greenwood Village. You can only grab one per person while supplies last. Team it up with First Bank. Banking for good. All right, we'll get back to hearing a bit from PS2, a little bit from Mike McGlinchey, who chatted today to the media as well. But I also want to get to a couple of conversations. We have a update on the new look that Von Miller is going to have out in Washington. Cece, you mentioned it. You've got a story and some info you want to talk about with Shedeur Sanders.